Welcome back to In the Know. We're joined now by Danielle Scarzello, Program Manager for gBETA Distillery Labs. She's here to talk about an exciting event that celebrates local startups and the power of entrepreneurship. It's all part of a program that helps early stage companies grow, connect, and make their mark. Danielle, thanks so much for being here with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, so for people who don't know what gBETA is, can you tell us what it's about?
Yes, gBETA is a free 7-week program for 5 companies in our region that we deem venture backable.
Awesome. So tell us what makes them venture backable, and can you talk about a little bit of the process of when you guys take on those startups and help them grow?
Yeah. So what makes a company venture backable? There's a lot of factors at play, but ultimately we recognize that the team has talent, they are addressing a clear problem and have a clear solution, and they have some sort of traction markers to show us that they are growing.
For sure. Now I know there's a showcase coming up. Tell us about the showcase and what's special about it for those startups who are involved.
Yeah, so our showcase is tomorrow evening from 5 to 8 p.m. at Distillery Labs. We are incredibly excited to be able to show the community these 5 companies that we've been working with, as well as get 2 of our alumni to share some updates and some inspiring words.
Awesome, thank you. So now how are the companies selected for the program? What kinds of businesses usually apply?
It's a very competitive process. Ultimately, we do select 5. There's a lot of criteria that I'm looking for, but again, team, traction, how truly venture backable do we think they are, and are they looking for the support? Is it the right time? For
sure. And what kind of support do startups typically receive during this 7-week accelerator?
Yeah, so startups will receive one-on-ones with myself and my generator team for the entire 7 weeks. They participate in something called a mentor swarm, so they're meeting 5 different mentors for 6 weeks. They have a lunch and learn where they get together as a cohort and they get to learn about a business topic. And then the culmination of the program is something they really look forward to, and that's when they get to pitch investors. So they get to pitch 25 investors and hopefully have some deal flow from that.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah. We were talking before this segment, we were talking a little bit about one of the local companies or the startups that you guys are working with right now. Can you tell us a little bit about that one?
Absolutely. So Omnirex is a company that OSF actually approached us about, and we saw a ton of potential within this idea. Essentially, Dr. Chris Zalek has developed the measuring tools to assess if someone should actually go and see a neurologist. So imagine that you have an iPhone or a tablet. You could quickly scan someone doing some basic measurements, such as hand rolling or finger tapping, to see if they actually do qualify for having neurological disorders.
Yeah, and from what we were talking about, it's less invasive, so an awesome idea altogether. Yeah. And I know you work closely with these founders. What kind of growth do you typically see from them from start to finish?
It really varies. So oftentimes these startups are at different stages within their company, but typically we ask them to set some sort of a goal or a growth metric that they would like to focus on in their time and program, and we are tracking that closely. So it really does vary for every single startup.
That's right. And real quickly, for people who want to get involved, whether they're founders or supporters, how can they connect with you guys?
Yes, go to distillerylabs.org, or better yet, just walk through the doors. We would love to see you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate you.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right. If you or someone you know would like to join us on In the Know, you can go to 25newsnow.com/community. You can follow the features tab to In the Know and submit the form.